Okay, there we are.
Storm Terror. Did something bad happen again?
Hello, hello. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 is looking a little funny, isn't it? So, yesterday, after stream, I was like, well, I'll start building to AR 23 so we can continue the Archon
Come on,
quest.
let's get moving. We're
No,
not frozen in place after all.
Kaya, rude. But anyway, as you can see, I hit AR 23. This was after running around Storm Terror's lair, doing a little exploration, couple little quests, and doing a little bit of the Spiral Abyss. My original goal was to do the event, and I was stopped from doing it because of this. Lisa is busy doing her little quest thing, so I can't do the event. So today we are going to do hers and D Luke's because I think it's going to soft block because of D Luke as well. Um, and yeah, so that's what the plan is for today. I will hopefully go on 14 soon because I need to save my house. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to do some 14, but I do want to make sure I get the event out of the way because it is worth a lot of primos, as I said before. But there's events. There it is. So this would be the goal for me off screen later today. But in completing Mondstadt, I forgot we could get Barbara.
Barbara's here. Leave the healing to me. I will
Hi,
not
Brian.
disappoint you.
So let's claim our Barbara.
Ta-da! Barbara's here.
Oh, you
Leave
say
the
the same. So you're gonna say the same thing. Same thing.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue.
Hey!
My favorite place is the chicken. I mean, the kitchen. I practice so hard, but I still
Xiangling.
get nervous when introducing
Xiangling.
myself.
They just suck a lot. I'm actually playing on my PS5 using the remote play. So I can actually capture the screen much easier and have the overlay. How you doing? But yeah, I did the Spiral Abyss up through floor 3. Didn't do too bad. A little bit of a struggle. I, in total, 7 starred it, so not too bad. But yeah, we have our new Pyro. Bye, Amber.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is...
No, we know. We know your name. Good. It's good to see you in chat. Oh, how long has it been since you played Genshin? All right. So for weapons, we don't have much. I can give her... She's going to have to stick with the black tassel for a bit, but the good news is she'll have an R5 black tassel. Look at that, R5 black tassel. Let's go. Yeah, I'm really hoping I can get Bennett on the Chronicled Wish, because I know he's really good. I have him on my main. Let's give you that. And then you're probably gonna take... Well, actually, do we have... Oh, it's a defense. No! Is that the only other piece of exile I have? Ah, poo! Okay, the feather's not bad. And Hydro. Alright, we're gonna keep you with that. And then... I think... I think Amber has 2-piece Berserker. Alright, we don't need exile. Got him and Zhao as my main team. Yeah, I saw your profile picture as Zhao, so I figured that he was like your baby. I love Zhao though. Zhao is amazing. My Dragoon ever loving heart. But give me some Neverlet. Neverlet's my mans. Hi, hon. Yeah, Chev is really interesting. I haven't really had a chance to play her because I got her late. I got her on the standard banner about I think this last patch cycle is when I got her. I didn't get her when she ran with Raiden since I was holding all my wishes for Nikita. Okay. Oh, perfect. You're taking that. You take that. Crit and energy recharge? Yes, please. Oh, yay! Yeah, yay! Excuse me. Oh, Do you have another pyro? That's okay. Animo. Pyro. You're gonna take Amber's goblets. Now you're two-piece. You can do a different head then. Ideally, I would want her with two-piece exile, but I'm not throwing defense on her. Screw that. Ah, I do have instructor though. Let's see what we got. Attack percent, defense, crit rate, HP, healing bonus. Perfect. Ah, schnuts. You know what? Why don't you steal this from Ningwong? Cool. Defense percentage for all, or HP percent with defense. Huh. Oh, that would be interesting if she re-random cycle. Oh, did you see that the potential leaks for the banners for 4.6? Again, leaks are leaks. They're whatevs. You can believe them or not. But supposedly the second phase for 4.6 now is Wanderer, which is fine. I wouldn't mind a little helicopter to run around as. Give Tracy his Sora. Yes, that's why I named the Traveler Tracy. But Baiju is supposed to be rerunning. Baiju. Why? uh, what's gonna help you in the long run, Zhengling? Probably the ER, right? But if I was gonna do that, I could do two-piece exile, right? That's the question. That is a question. All right, we'll do that. They'll give you the energy recharge, a little bit of HP. Hopefully, we'll get something better for her. Da, da, da. Easy skip for you? Yeah. I mean, for this account, I wouldn't mind Baiju. He is a fantastic healer and a great Dendro applicator. So I'm kind of torn for this account. In terms of my main, I don't think there's any real reason to get constellations for Baiju. So we'll see about that. Like Zhao, I won't bother with Wanderer until I can see. Oh, Farzan, yeah. Yeah, so I was gonna do Wanderer on my main too, because I do have C6 Farzan. But also with this account, we know I'm not playing optimally. I mean, I'm trying to be comfortable, but I don't have to be optimal. Alright. Do I have enough stuff to level you? Can we please use some of these? I mean, that's a lot, but still. Yeah. Can we have all this stuff? I actually have chilies? When did I get those? Alright.
Oh, wow. This feels great. My whole body is bursting with energy.
Yay! No, we don't want to take all the books. Well, that's not too bad. All right, and right now, since we have Diona, I think I'm going to hold off on leveling Barbara, but we'll see. If I actually need a real dedicated main healer, I'll do that. All right, so let's.
Hello, nice to meet
Hi,
you.
hi, hi. We met you. We leveled you. What's over here? Something break? Okay. Park setup.
Have you heard?
I can't wait any longer.
All right. No, we got battle pass. That's right. Yay. All right, Lisa. Let's get your quest underway, shall we? Ah, yes, but it's a Favonius. Oh, yes, I forgot to show the wish count. As before, we have 14 wishes here, so we can do a 10 pull on the standard banner. But we are back up to 8 after the 2 10 pulls from yesterday. So yeah, we'll be able to do that again soon. Come on, Klee.
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log. The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway?
Others work hard too.
So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me?
No, I don't think I had anything specific in mind.
Nothing specific? You must just be here to see me then. Okay, I won't tease you any further.
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Devat travel guide? I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful. Do you think we could take a peek?
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear, that's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue. Come to think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
It's giving me goosebumps.
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Tevat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
Yes.
You
I
really
shall
are
do that.
such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
Hi, camera. Hi.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we?
Marjorie, reading the book you borrowed. Regarding reading the book. I want to read the book too.
Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by.
Today is just an ordinary day.
So it is. In that case, I declare this the day of my life. I wish I could get back because I spent my first ever outing with someone taking them on an annoying errand.
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes, let us pick.
All right then.
Take a look around. There's sure to be something she'll love.
I choose the question marks. How do you get these ones to appear?
This is a historical relic retrieved from some ruins by one of the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense to me.
Welcome back.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Unless I can choose the question marks, then yes.
My. You clearly know a treasure when you see it. This is a work of unparalleled significance for the research of ancient people's understanding of the elements. I will gladly accept it. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself.
The library book you borrowed.
Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
It's been a while since we last visited the Knights of Avonius. Paimon wonders what Jean and Lisa have been up to recently. Let's go pay them a visit.
Okay, apparently I just have to start Lisa's to do it, but we're gonna finish it. We're not gonna get blocked. Where's my thing?
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2?
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
Is it, Paimon? Is it? She kind of doesn't do much.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Pick something Lisa will like. But she wants to know what I like. I want the northern smoked chicken.
This seems like the sort of staple bar food you'd find at the tavern. It has an extremely strong flavor, so drinkers love it because they can actually taste it.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
I want the chicken.
Finished ordering? Sit here. Let's dine together.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Such a potent aroma. It's almost suffocating. I never thought someone your age would go for a dish like this.
What, smoked chicken? It's delicious.
I always had you down as a little cutie. Now I'm not so sure.
You're judgmental.
Paimon's so full.
She says somewhere off in the corner.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work. Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Oh my god. I have to start D-Lukes?
At the Adventurers Guild.
Oh my god. All right, let's go find Batman. I want to take the cat home with me. You're mine now. Wait, Diana was a part of this?
So, you've got a taste for adventure too, huh? I must say, the patrons have been in a bit of a buzz lately. Though the topic on everyone's lips is more of an urban legend than actual news. Even minding my own business, I still end up hearing all about it.
Uh-oh. It's not one of those scary urban legends, is it? If so, Paimon needs to take a deep breath first.
It's not a particularly scary story, no. At least, not for most people. It's the tale of the Dark Knight Hero.
Paimon, he literally just said it's not a scary story.
Huh? Did the bartender just say something?
Yes. They said have some juice and shut up.
You weren't even listening? Anyway, the Dark Knight Hero. It is said that he appears in the middle of the night to fight evil and uphold justice.
Sailor Moon.
But to be honest, I don't have much interest in such rumors. Unless, of course, he can help take care of the more belligerent patrons after they've had a few too many. I would happily take that as proof of his existence.
Has anyone ever seen him?
I'm told that there have been a handful of sightings, but in the depths of night, no one can get a good look at him. Perhaps that's why he only appears at night. Nevertheless, the sightings confirm that the Dark Knight Hero is more than just a groundless rumor. Anyway, that's more or less everything I know. If you want to know more, ask around in the plaza. I need to serve some customers.
Dark Knight Hero. Seems like your standard cookie-cutter urban legend, but just a little darker. Wonder who it could be. Once you're ready, let's head out to the plaza and ask around.
No, what? I was close to the door. Why? You know what? You move like 3 feet that way.
What's the hurry?
Oh, are you serious? You're not going to tell me where the people are? Oh, wait. Is one of them you? No.
Gosh.
Moon pie sounds good. You're the reason I have to do both quests. I hope you know that. I don't remember where. Alright.
Ancient alchemy.
The
Truly
neighboring
is
nation of
Okay, so this is very apparent that this is an early quest because there was nothing above her head to tell me to talk to her. Heard anything about the Dark Knight hero? Doesn't ring a bell. I see. Do you know anything about the Dark Knight hero? No, you don't. I'm trying to find out about the Dark Knight hero. Kind of surprised this isn't voiced. So afraid you know nothing. Okay.
Star-snatched Cliff is
Do
known for
you
its
know
ways.
anything about the Dark Knight
You
hero?
want to find out about the Dark Knight hero?
Well, why are you voiced?
Look no further. It's me. I am the Dark Knight hero.
Just as I thought, it was you all along.
I'm joking. Don't take everything so seriously.
Huh?
Jokes aside, I do think that the Dark Knight hero and I have one thing in common.
What's that?
It's the way he sticks to his principles. Coming out here night after night, fighting for justice, keeping Mondstadt safe.
Wow, so you're a nocturnal vigilante too?
No, I just mean he must be seriously rich.
Why is that?
People only start worrying about spiritual fulfillment once they have enough material wealth. It's the same in every hero story, isn't it?
So you just wanted to flaunt your wealth?
No, it's nothing like that. I just have too much time on my hands these days.
Same difference. You are the boss of the Cat's Tail after all.
Why don't you ask the guards at the city gate? They do night shifts all the time. They must know something.
Trying to find out about the Dark Knight hero. You're really out of the loop. Alright. Although you're the one that actually quizzes
Mondstadt
me.
welcomes you.
Hello.
Welcome to Mondstadt. You want to know about him? In fact, I'm one of the few who has seen him with my own two eyes.
Great! This is the guy we need to talk to. So, just who is the Dark Knight hero?
Whoa, slow down. Let me start from the beginning. Well, I was patrolling one night when suddenly I heard something. I rushed over to check it out. I saw a gang of suspicious-looking fellows who looked like they were up to no good. So I quickly hid.
Hid? You're supposed to be a guard.
That was when he appeared. He was dressed in black from head to toe, perfectly hidden in the night. The way he crept up on those bad guys must have felt like a living nightmare.
Wow.
Guess what I did next?
Ran away?
I wasn't the bad guy. Why would I need to run away? Still, I did leave the scene. I didn't want to be a nuisance to the Dark Knight hero. So instead, I headed to the Knights of Favonius' residence.
You think the Dark Knight hero might be one of the knights?
Correct. I thought surely someone with such a strong sense of justice and who voluntarily protects Mondstadt is exactly the kind of person you'd find in the Knights of Favonius. But it seems I was wrong. I checked everywhere, and there were no signs of anyone having left the building.
So you're saying whoever it is can't be from the Knights of Avonius after all?
Yes. But I just can't understand. Why would someone like that not want to join the Knights? I'm sure they would warmly welcome someone of his abilities.
So, the point you're trying to make is you don't know who the Dark Knight hero is either?
Hey, don't be like that. At least by talking to me, you've ruled out a few more people. Anyway, try asking at the flower shop. I heard a girl there's been talking about the time you rescued her.
What's wrong with me?
Everything.
Why can't I get him out of my mind?
Hello? We'd like to ask you about the Dark Knight Hero.
My hero! Oh, sorry. Just hearing his name gets me lost in thought. Hang on, how did you know who I was talking about? Is it that obvious? Oh no, what am I going to do if Master Diluc ever finds out?
Huh? What's Diluc got to do with this?
Well, I guess I might as well spill the beans then. I used to think Diluc was the one for me.
Was he aware for this? Did you tell him?
But ever since the time I was rescued by the Dark Knight Hero, I just don't know anymore.
Wowee! You saw the Dark Knight Hero? For real? What's he like?
It all happened so fast. I was so scared. All I remember is seeing a flash of fire, but I felt safe. I only saw his silhouette, but it felt so familiar.
A flash of fire. A vision, perhaps?
Who knows? Now that you mention it, a pyrovision does seem like a good explanation. It lit up the whole area in an instant. I remember that very well.
Okay then. Well, thanks for the intel, Donna. See you around. So, based on what we know so far, all we need to do is find a wealthy, vision-wielding vigilante who's not one of the knights. Nope, still no idea.
Really?
But we already asked so many people. Guess we gotta see for ourselves. Let's take a look around the city at nighttime. If we're lucky, we just might bump into him. It's getting dark. Let's stick around Mondstadt. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll meet the Dark Knight Hero.
Okay, maybe go that way.
The Dark Knight Hero is Master Diluc?
No.
After managing to steer clear of the guard's patrol route, I never anticipated I'd run into you instead.
The Dark Knight Hero! I knew it was you all along!
Dark Knight Hero? Sounds awfully derivative to me. Please tell me you didn't come up with that.
Nah, it was Paimon.
How is this the first you've heard of the name? Every man and his dog in Mondstadt is yapping about the Dark Knight Hero.
I do not concern myself with idle chatter. Though, I suppose I may take the idleness of others as a sign that peace prevails.
Huzzah! The great mystery of the Dark Knight Hero of Mondstadt. We solved it. Now then, Mr. Dark Knight Hero.
Please stop calling me that. Seriously, it makes me uncomfortable.
Not surprised. It's the stupidest superhero name Paimon's ever heard. You should come up with something more original. Like, Captain
Pie?
Hi.
Captain Pyro! Tell us, Captain Pyro, what happened here today?
That's just as dumb, Paimon.
It was the Abyss Order.
Them again?
I don't know what the devil they're plotting this time. It seems they're performing some initial reconnaissance. Considering that I've proven myself to be one step ahead of them on countless occasions, their persistence is unusual.
Why don't you get the Knights of Favonius to help?
Who would be helping whom is debatable. The Knights are, for the most part, an utterly incompetent bunch. I cannot trust them to take this matter over.
So this is a job for the mighty Diluc then.
That's not my point. I'm not doing this to impress anyone. Well, I hope this conversation has been of service to you. Because I would like to ask for a favor in return.
Oh? What is it, Master Diluc? Your wish is our command!
You must keep my identity a secret. Above all, it is crucial that you do not let the Knights of Favonius know I am connected to any of this.
What's that sound? Yikes! Have the Abyss Order sent backup already?
They appear to just be small-timers. You should have no trouble dealing with them. I cannot afford delays on account of a few lackeys. I shall have to let you take care of them. Remember, don't tell a soul.
Especially since we're in the daytime now.
Hey! You're just gonna leave us like this? Yeah! Nice and spicy!
Cool it!
Greetings. I thought I heard something, so I came to check it out. Did you see anything out of the ordinary?
Nope. Nuh-uh. Not here. Nothing. Zilch. Unless you're looking for the Dark Knight hero, in which case...
Shut it, Paimon!
The Dark Knight hero. You saw him?
Oh, the Dark Knight hero is, him!
Hi.
You! The hero who safeguards Mondstadt from the shadows. On behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I thank you for your service to
Training?
the city.
What are you training for?
It's nothing. Really, you're too kind.
Wait a second. Aren't you the traveler that just arrived in the city? Rumors were circulating about the Dark Knight hero long before you ever arrived here.
Oh,
Why would you lie to me about that?
Well,
Never mind. You don't seem like bad folks.
what? Wow, my chat. What the heck did my chat do? I cannot read that at all, Brian. This is so bad. I don't know if anybody else's chat screwed this up, but it has like an image broken. But I think it's put the emote for Savage if I put it over it. And then, yeah, just a bunch of garbly-gook with power by. Oh, Twitch, you're breaking.
But I do hope you will visit the Knights of Favonius soon, where we can discuss the Dark Knight hero situation in more detail.
It's making me even more coded.
Some things are best not discussed in public. Duty calls. I must be going. Stay safe, traveler.
seems like Huffman has something he really wants to say to you about the Dark Knight hero. Better head over to the Knights of Favonius and see if you can find him.
Oh, okay, so I did see it correctly. In that part, at least.
What's the hurry?
Huffman!
Oh, it's you two. Thank you for coming. So, the Dark Knight hero. Do you have anything else you're able to share with me?
Later. Try to have fun, I guess. Sorry, we've got nothing.
Is that so? That is a pity indeed. The situation is... Here, take a look at this.
Jeez, what horrible handwriting. Let me take a closer look. Huh? Some parts of this seem to be complete gibberish.
Indeed. Although this is written in the common tongue, it appears that a cipher has been used in many places. Nevertheless, one can grasp the general message from the non-ciphered portions alone. This is a war declaration from the Abyss Order to the Dark Knight hero.
Does that mean the bad guys want the Dark Knight hero to go away forever and ever?
Something like that. Thus, we are hoping to contact him as soon as possible so that we can attempt to coordinate a response. After all, this matter no longer concerns merely the Dark Knight hero himself. It impacts the entire city of Mondstadt.
Thank you for the information.
If you find out anything at all, come and find me.
Go to the Dawn Winery.
A war declaration sent by the Abyss Order? This is not good news at all for Master Diluc. Quick, we should go tell him right away.
Da, 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 da. Oh, he came back. Come on.
Master Diluc! Just now, we were at the Knights of Avonius, and...
I take it you're about to inform me of the war declaration from the Abyss Order. I'm aware of it, though I appreciate you for taking the trouble to come all this way.
What?
The Dawn Winery's intelligence network extends beyond commercial matters.
Great! So, what's the plan, Master Diluc?
I'm open to suggestions.
You really should join forces with the Knights.
No. That would be playing right into the hands of the Abyss Order. They know full well that we don't exactly see eye to eye. They're using this as a means to force me into making an appearance. If my identity were exposed, all my future activities would be subject to some degree of interference from the Knights. After all, no powerful organization wishes to be outdone by someone from the outside.
Ooh, the Abyss Order has really dealt you a tough hand this time. What a sneaky little bunch those guys are.
There is a way, but for it to work, I need some more information. Specifically, I need to decipher the obscured portions of the Abyss Order's war declaration.
Obscured portions? You mean the bits Paimon can't read?
It must be a cipher only understood by members of the Abyss Order, used to spread messages within the organization.
They knew we can't read it. Why did they write it in the first place?
It's not simply a war declaration, but also a notification to their own. When you take a stand that makes you a hero to one party, you also become a villain to the other. And since I've been the Abyss Order's enemy for so long, they've made me the target around which they can rally their troops and unite their strength.
Wow, seems like it takes a lot of brains to be a superhero, huh?
I understand my enemy well, is all. As the saying goes, heroes and villains are two sides of the same coin.
So what are we gonna do about the intel that's written in gibberish then? How do we un-gibberishify it?
Simple. When you don't understand something, you ask. I've already tracked down one of their strongholds. If you're interested, feel free to come along.
Yay, fun with Diluc. How far is it? No. You know what? We'll do that on the way. Take a little detour. Whee!
What's the hurry? Wind blade.
Nice and spicy.
Dodge this.
I was hoping to get that done in time.
Cool it.
Think you can bully me?
Freeze.
Thank you, Guoba.
Dodge this. Cool it. Ha! Ha!
There he is. Are you gonna follow me all the way over here? Nope. No, you're not.
This is the place. Abandoned ruins like these are precisely the kind of place the Abyss Order likes to camp out. Come on. There's no time to lose.
Yay! Okay, where are we going?
Dodge this.
Boba, get them!
Oh. Get him, Guoba.
Cool it.
Okay, pick up the wheat. Don't want to leave that behind. Stop climbing things. Get you and Kaya. God dang it.
Time for retribution. Ha!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Oh, so sorry. Don't push your luck.
Shake it and stir it!
Wind blade.
Give me that. If I lose the 50-50 on Klee, I really hope to get D-Luke. I have him on my main, but I got him after I got Gaming.
Nice and spicy!
Freeze. Ha!
Scratch that!
Oh, there it is.
Dodge this! Windblade!
Booba, get them!
Time for retribution!
Can't handle your drink.
Disappear! Cool it!
How did you find me here,
You
Favonian
are-
scum?
I am no knight of Favonius. Now start talking. Your plan. What is it?
I see you received our letter. But if you think I'm going to let you in on our secrets, I'm afraid you're quite mistaken.
You appear to have misunderstood the situation you're in.
Burning with searing hands.
Did you just use a pyro vision to shoot fire from your hands? Ah, it burns!
Let's see how long it takes for you to crack.
Burning with searing hands again!
Stop! Stop! Please! Pain, I beg you! Make it stop!
Interrogate him about their plan of attack.
I'll talk. I'll talk. Ow, ow, ow! Please stop! I'll tell you everything. Disorder. We've amassed a force bound by a shared hatred for the Dark Knight hero. They will march on the Mondstadt city gates at 10 p.m. tomorrow night. That's everything I know. Please, don't make me suffer those flames again.
That's it? Well, I doubt you'd be foolish enough to keep anything else hidden.
Alright, pick up the chest. Don't do what I did yesterday. I did a domain and I somehow left without picking up the chest. Why is that glowing? I want to pick it up. Nothing in here? Nope. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'll take
Now
Eula.
that I have the information I need,
but-
I must prepare. I would be grateful if you could keep me updated on how the Knights of Favonius respond to this matter.
Yes, Master Diluc, sir. Anything you say, Master Diluc, sir.
Why are you acting so strange all of a sudden?
In light of what just went down here a moment ago, Master Diluc has officially reached #1 on Paimon's People Not to Tick Off Under Any Circumstances list.
Love that part. Go to Hoffman. Alright. Go back over here. No, I turned off my quest marker. Can we land on him? Good shot, Kaya. 10 out of 10.
If we do not make contact with the Dark Knight hero soon...
What are we to do about the Abyss Order's challenge?
Ah, it's you two. I must admit, this issue of the Dark Knight hero is proving to be something of a headache. We've just held a meeting to decide on an appropriate course of action. Can you guess what it is?
Join forces with the Dark Knight hero?
No, that would send a signal that the Knights are in favor of the Dark Knight's hero's continued presence in our city, which we are not. Encouraging this kind of individual heroism undermines the Knights' authority.
Oh, well, what's the plan then?
Find out the Dark Knight hero's true identity and offer him our protection.
Protection? He seems to be doing just fine without your protection so far, you know.
Well, since you've aided the Knights in the past, I might as well just tell you. The offer of protection is just a ruse in order for the Knights of Favonius to take over full and exclusive responsibility for this matter.
You aren't gonna let the Dark Knight hero be all heroic and stuff? Why not?
Firstly, to show the might of the Knights of Favonius, to prove to the people that without the Dark Knight hero, they can still rely on the Knights to maintain peace and harmony.
Okay, so it's pride.
Secondly, the Abyss Order have no mercy in their hearts. If anything happened to the Dark Knight hero, it would only serve to further their nefarious ambitions.
Gosh, Paimon never knew the life of a knight involved so much untold anguish before.
But none of this will work if we don't establish the Dark Knight hero's true identity in time.
There's no need to despair, Huffman. Just follow my plan, and everything will be fine.
Captain Kaya.
Lately, Master Diluc has been working the bar at the Angel's Share every night. All I need you to do is keep him in your sight. Think you can manage that for me?
Yes, Captain Kaya. But does that mean that Master Diluc is the Dark Knight hero?
Who knows? It's just a hunch. I've been known to be wrong on occasion.
Wow. Paimon feels we saw a whole new side of the Knights of Favonius today. But Paimon doesn't understand. How is Kaya so sure he knows who the Dark Knight hero is? We need to get to the winery and tell Master Diluc as soon as Paimonly possible.
I forgot she said Paimonly. Away! Okay, we gotta save you. Where are you? There you are.
This moment will be frozen.
You're toast!
Freeze!
That's just fun. I'll take Mora.
What's the hurry?
You are forgiven for being attacked. It, however, canceled my thing. So let's put that back on. Thank you.
Master Diluc, Paimon has something important to tell you.
Yes, about Kaya. I should have known he would see this as the perfect opportunity to get back at me.
Sounds like there's a bit of bad blood between you guys then.
I shan't get into that now. More importantly, the Knights of Favonius are responding more or less as I had anticipated. All we need to do now is think of a counterplan.
Do you have any ideas?
Patience. Let me think for a moment. If they intend to monitor me, then so be it. We can use this to create the perfect alibi.
What's an alabla? An alibi?
If you want to find out, maybe you can do me a small favor first.
Oh, come on. Why do you love cliffhangers so much?
Because he loves drama.
In Mondstadt, mist flowers are most commonly found in a region just northwest of the winery. If you could gather some for me, I'd be most grateful. I will make other preparations here in the meantime.
Okay, do I actually have to go and do that, or can I use the ones I have? Leave the winery, okay. I'll leave the winery. Can I re-enter the winery? Give 4 mist flowers to Diluc.
Ah, you're back. Allow me to introduce the winery's master brewer.
So many mist flowers. Great! I can't wait to see how this turns out.
So, Are you certain the equipment can withstand this level of purity?
Oh my goodness. The winery owner himself is addressing me directly. Don't worry, sir. It is always my honor to serve you, even if it means risking my life.
Huh? What's so life-threatening about this?
Please, excuse me. I must get to work.
What's he gonna do with a bunch of mist flowers?
Long story short, a few days ago, the winery was experimenting with some new flavors. They wanted to see if mist flower can truly add a crisp and refreshing taste. Sure enough, they discovered that the flower's extract is truly potent.
So the new batch is selling like hotcakes?
No, not potent in terms of attracting customers, but slimes. Slimes need to extract elemental energy to survive. For them, this substance is simply irresistible. So I thought to myself, I wonder how much trouble I could cause now that I know this.
Quite a bit, I bet.
Yikes! What was that noise?
Oh, cold. So cold. Oh, Master D-Luke. Purification complete, sir. But the equipment is...
Marvelous work. Don't fret about the equipment. I shall have my butler order more immediately.
Marvelous! Jolly-ho! Spiffing! Somebody fetch the butler! Paimon never knew you had to be so well-spoken to get a job in the alcohol industry.
This is what I was talking about. Mist flower extract. Or, for our purposes, elemental bait.
Wow! It really has a strong elemental whiff. Can we test it out?
Sprinkle a little on the ground over there. Careful, just a small amount.
And then... that's it? How long does it take before... Holy moly, it really does attract slimes! And even more than we expected.
It appears the potency is greater than anticipated. We'd better get rid of them before they wreak havoc on the manor.
Race you! Out of the frying pan!
There you are.
Cool it.
Shake it and stir!
Oh,
Nice
only
and
problem with me
spicy.
taking out Ningguang.
Dodge this.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Wind blade.
Scratch that!
Ah! Cool it.
Going back to D.
Ooh, such a powerful effect from such a small amount of extract. At least we didn't go picking wildflowers for nothing. All right, so can you tell us what your plan is now, Master D-Luke?
Yes, the plan is...
A black screen.
And so, I expect it to all go down without a hitch.
Da-da!
Are you sure it will work? You're the only person in the plan.
I have persevered alone from the start. Now, I alone must face what lies ahead.
Well, if you already made up your mind. But until that moment comes, we can still help you out where we can. Isn't that right?
Sure.
I am indeed indebted to you. I shall see you at the tavern, as per the plan.
Let's wait until evening to meet Master D-Luke at the tavern.
Oh, I can just go to the tavern right now. Apparently it's evening.
What's the hurry?
Okay, or not. 19. Yeah, 20 is fine.
Greetings, Mr. Huffman of the Knights of Favonius. To what do I owe the pleasure at this hour?
Oh, nothing. I'm merely procrastinating. I thought I might indulge myself with a beverage or two. Ah, traveler. Fancy meeting you here.
Oh, we were in the mood for an evening stroll.
What would you like to drink?
I'll have a dandelion wine, I suppose.
Ooh, Paimon wants apple juice. Aw, but Paimon forgot to bring her coin pouch. Do you have any more on you?
Can I start a tab?
Apologies. We do not give credit here.
Well, in that case, let this be my treat.
No need. We'll be back in a jiffy. Huffman showed up just as expected. Okay, remember the plan? Go to the city's side gate and place the elemental bait. Whoa! You used all of it! This is gonna be pretty epic. Yikes!
It's slimes.
Here comes the slimes! Quick, let's get to the tavern before anyone spots us.
Don't know how epic slimes can be.
Captain Kaya is no doubt a formidable knight, but he also brings us more than his share of hassle. No, this isn't right. I should not be talking about my superior in such a manner. If he were to overhear me...
We're back! Is my apple juice ready?
One moment.
Mr. Huffman! Mr. Huffman! A situation at the side gate! Everyone to the side gate!
What is it? What happened?
It's... slimes, Mr. Huffman.
Slimes. You see them all the time. What's the big panic?
We do, but... Sir, there are more slimes out there now than all the slimes I've seen in my life added together.
Whoa.
Surely this couldn't be the Abyss Order's secret weapon. But I have another matter to attend to here.
Oh? The matter of your dandelion wine?
No, that's not what I meant.
So this is how the Knights of Favonius conduct themselves in a crisis. The Abyss Order is encroaching on the city gates, and your response is to sit here drinking wine? It's like I've always said, the Knights are not to be trusted.
Master G. Luke is right. My conduct here has been below par. I shall set off at once. But first, may I have a quiet word?
Huh?
Shh, keep your voice down. I presume you know what this is about. Please watch G. Luke for me. Do not let him leave under any circumstances. I must head to the side gate, but I'll be back shortly. I'm counting on you.
Good. That's him out of the way.
Everything's going according to plan.
I must get going too. I won't have a second to spare if I'm to be back in time.
Let's talk to the bard again.
What's the hurry? Ah, there you are. Dealing with you will be the easy part.
Huh, I wonder why he doesn't have the Wolf Greystone in the cutscene.
What's the...
Don't get frostbite.
Boba, get them!
Dodge this!
Think you can bully me?
Verdict is...
Diana Special!
There we go.
Classic Master D-Luke. Not a baddie left standing.
Nothing more than a few hilly churls. No time to chat. I don't know how long those slimes will keep Huffman occupied. Best get back to the tavern.
Seabirds. I burst.
Glad that's settled. Let's get back to the tavern.
Yeah.
You think Huffman is back yet?
Sir, there has been a mass murder on the bridge.
It seems Huffman hasn't yet returned. We made it in time.
The situation is sorted now. I never expected that the Abyss Order's army would turn out to be nothing more than a few slimes.
That is a surprise. Perhaps the Knight's true calling is to be slime exterminators. Who knows? Domestic pest control may turn out to be a more valuable use of your resources.
Master D-Luke, please, have you no respect at all? How come you're sweating so much? You didn't leave, did you?
I just did some squats.
Is that so? But why now, of all times, for the love of Barbados?
Uh-oh, Huffman is getting suspicious.
Excuse me, sir. Might I be so bold as to inquire, did you see Master D-Luke, today's bartender, did you see him leave just now?
Yikes, he's asking other customers. We're done for.
Master D-Luke? Why, no. He's been behind the bar this entire time.
I see.
Mr. Huffman, your dandelion wine. You ought to get back after this. Send my regards to the rest of the knights.
Oh, never mind. I must be going. I should report back. Here, take this as a token of my esteem. How odd.
Whew, that was too close. Paimon was sure we were toast.
I foresaw this eventuality. So, all the guests here tonight, save you two, are my own people from the Dawn Winery.
They're all in on it?
Not all of them. Or should I say, not all of us.
Kaya, where did you come from?
Corner.
I just picked a good spot to quietly sit and watch the show.
What? You've been here this whole time?
Correct. The Dark Knight Hero's Alibi. I think it's my favorite chapter so far. More intriguing than a fine wine.
So, you plan to report everything to the Knights of Favonius?
Come now, D-Luke. You know me better than that. I have no interest in exposing secrets. I was just curious to see how far Mondstadt's Dark Knight hero would really go. And you did not disappoint.
I have nothing to prove to you.
Oh, naturally. I must say, though, one thing I didn't see coming is that the mighty Dark Knight hero would actually need help from other people.
Sorry, we're closing. Please see yourselves out.
All right, all right. I have no further need of wine to entertain myself tonight in any case. Just one last thing before I go.
It had better be the very last thing.
I feel strangely comforted by the fact you now have an assistant, T-Luke. I hope you all have a wonderful night.
What was all that about?
Don't mind him. Thank you for all your help with this matter. This is a token of my gratitude.
Wow! Thanks, Master D-Luke.
I'm in the habit of working alone. But I did enjoy having your assistance this time. In the future, if there's anything you ever need, you can come to me for help.
The random voices in the background, I don't typically hear too well through my computer speakers, but with my earbuds in, I've never heard the dandelion wine. Like, what the heck? I'm getting out of this bar. Let me out. All right, so we finished that. So now we should be able to. That's Lisa's, right? Yeah. Finish out Lisa's.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Why would you automatically assume a couple, huh?
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
Would you by any chance care for some flowers, milady?
Why, it just so happens that I would, my kindest cutie.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
Oh, you can't pick the Cecilia. But I've picked some of those up. I don't know. Have a dandelion.
Dandelions are one of our classics, and a personal favorite of Miss Flora, the shop owner. I know what you're thinking. Most flower shops don't sell dandelions. They're a nuisance to care for. Perhaps Miss Flora likes the sense of floating away to a faraway land that the dandelion evokes. Come to think of it, Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Does it really matter, Paimon? It's not a dating sim.
Dandelions? They actually sell dandelions? They have a refreshing scent, similar to the one Jean wears. Thank you. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature. The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was...
Not a dating sim. I mean, I haven't unlocked the hangouts yet.
Oh no, what am I gonna do?
What happened?
I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief. And their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy.
How do we find the lost book, though?
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us to follow.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie, I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensitivity? Oh, Paimon's got it. Use your elemental sight to look for clues.
Thanks, Paimon. I need a good direction.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
They need to fix this. So if you didn't catch that, I have to start the event to finish the quest. Boy, this is obnoxious. Alright, so we'll start the quest so I can do this. Now she's miraculously back in the library.
Oh, it's you, cutie. To what do I owe the honor of your visit? Are you here to peruse the library? Or perhaps you're here to visit a certain someone?
We're just passing through.
And decided to stop by for a chat along the way? Alas, what rotten luck. You just so happen to have caught me in the middle of some important work. I'll have to treat you to afternoon tea some other time.
Wait, you're actually busy? With work? That's not a...
Oops.
You're right. The last time I was this consumed with research must have been way back at the academia. I haven't done this much thinking for a long time. It's rather exhausting.
Are you writing a thesis?
If you're that interested, why don't you join in on the fun? What do you say? Want to help me relive my days as a scholar?
It's not polite to pawn off your work on other people, you know.
Is that a no then? It will be quite the rare opportunity to work together, and you would of course be generously rewarded. But if you don't want to...
I'm all ears.
As you probably know, the Knights of Favonius have long conducted research on alchemy. But most of that research has been carried out in a laboratory setting. The public's knowledge of alchemy is quite minimal. Which means that up to this point, most of our research and discoveries have remained quite distant from people's daily lives. We've put a lot of mora into the research, but have very little to show for our efforts. Noting this disconnect, Jean decided to start an initiative where we'd share the fruits of our labor with the people. For now, that means introducing them to several different kinds of alchemical potions. As it happens, I already have some experience with this work. Even though I usually work at the library, I have lent my support in the past to the management of the Knight's potion supply. Potioneering was also one of my academic specializations back in the day, so Jean thought I was the best person for the job. But to create potions practical enough to support the daily needs of the people, a lot of adjustments had to be made to the ingredients we use, and the overall alchemical process also needed to be simplified.
So she was
All in
stuck.
all,
Okay.
what started as a relatively simple research project soon evolved into something exceedingly complicated.
So, are you asking us to help you with your research? 'Cause, you're not exactly talking to two alchemy experts over here.
No, we're total expert,
worries.
Paimon.
I've already thought of the perfect job for you two. Alchemical practices are becoming more and more advanced, but there's still a disconnect between our research and the general public. What we really need is to collect feedback from the people. Otherwise, we won't truly know if we're satisfying their needs. But if we want to conduct research and collect feedback at the same time, we need to go about things in a more efficient way. So, I thought the best way to do that would be to open up a potion shop. That way, we could continue to handle the alchemy side of things while also being able to interface with the public and understand their needs.
Oh, it's like killing two pigeons with one stone! Smart idea, Lisa!
Or a group of pigeons with a burst.
Well, of course. And who better to take on this job than one of the most accomplished among our ranks, the Traveler? When I was at the academia, students would often help out with each other's research projects. I'm sure my cuties wouldn't want to miss out on the opportunity to experience that sort of youthful enthusiasm for themselves.
Yeah, you make it sound nice and all, but Paimon still thinks you're just looking for a way to pawn off your work.
We just think of it as a favor for Lisa.
I knew I could count on you. When all our work is done, I will personally see to it that you're generously rewarded. All of the initial preparations have been made, so let's head to the shop. We'll finish our discussion after we get there.
Okay, well, before I leave Mondstadt, are you still busy? Yes.
This is the shop.
Wow, looks like you've made a lot of preparations already. Did you do this all by yourself?
It was a group effort. A whole bunch of knights helped out. Jean secured the initial funds to open the shop. Albedo and Sucrose provided the ingredients and equipment needed to brew the potions. And the logistics company is handling the provision of all future supplies. Now with your help, it's like an additional weight has been lifted off my shoulders. The knights have been busy spreading the word about our shop over the past few days. So, we should be ready to open once we've finished our final preparations. Okay, let's not keep everyone waiting then. Why don't you take these ingredients and try your hand at brewing a potion?
Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, I bet you that's my expedition. All right. Now we can continue where we left off.
How could I lose it?
So
Better see Barbara at the
understand what game? Okay, that's right. We need the elemental site, right? There she is.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls. You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
How far do we need to go? Just right outside. Okay.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
Up. This could be up.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
What's the hurry?
here, over here. Oh, nope, that was that was mint. Yeah, I see you. Believe it was on the road, right? Yeah.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
I think it's over here, right? Yep.
What's the hurry?
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers.
The Abyss Order?
It's like you can read my mind. This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also, there's an elemental seal at the entrance. It looks like the result of an Abyss mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work. It's so much bigger in here than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
You could just stay at the entrance if you want, Paimon. I wonder if it's possible to even get hit by those lasers. Wait, do you have a... I've actually not looked at the trial characters. So the trial version of Lisa has a Witsith. And nope, just random stuff. No noblesse. 4-piece Braveheart. Okay.
Blitz.
You.
Whee! On it. Okay.
What's the hurry?
No hurry. No time limit. Only destruction. Gather together.
So sorry.
I'm a rock.
Really?
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock. Let's spark things up a little.
Dodge this! Yeah.
See down below? Or did I just go backwards? I went backwards. What the heck? Oh, right. The final test.
Look! It's an abyss maze! Lisa was spot on!
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite.
Shake it and stir! How did you find this place? It's so well hidden!
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
Lisa is so terrifying.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line.
A little punishment?
This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
I'd be more terrified of Lisa than D-Luke. Jesus. Oh, I'm missing my ride.
It's the Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I love this thing where, like, you pop open a chest or you have, like, an effect out or something like that and a cutscene starts. You get a little bit of the effects of that from the background. Like this floating piece of Mora, like a Mario coin.
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
So why did the Abyss Order...
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it?
What's, the due date?
There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work?
No, ma'am.
Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work here is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
Okay, is that all of it? Yes. Leave the domain. Meow.
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something.
The Teyvat travel guide.
Look, over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Teyvat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Teyvat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today. With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Teyvat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs.
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
There was a second part to that. Okay. We got Primos. That only gave us enough for one. I could buy the Star Glitter to do that, but I'll wait since I'm going to do the event off screen. So that's where I'm going to call stream today. But of course, before we go, we will do our 10 poll here on the standard banner. Please cross your fingers for a new character and not another bow. Let's go. I'll take it, and I want to point out I don't have this weapon on my main. And that's all we're going to get, isn't it? Yep. So no new character again. But we do have an higher perception that we can give to Ningguang. So, yeah. Man, you guys are being very stingy with characters this time around. All right. But like I said, with that, that's where I'm going to end stream. I will work off stream to get my commissions done, get the primos, so we'll have another 10 pull on the Chronicle Wish the next time I'm live, which should be tomorrow. I will try to play some Final Fantasy XIV tomorrow, I think. Like I said, I just needed to do this for the event
I didn't know
and
you
didn't
were such a
realize.
slacker.
Kaya, Root, stop interrupting people. I didn't realize I had to get those quests done. Bye, honey. I'll see you when you get home. And thank you for everybody for joining in. Until then, take care. I will see you tomorrow.